What is up, guys? This is Ostro97, and once again bringing you a Wi-Fi battle, but this time it is special. It is a 4th gen NU battle versus a guy on Small Gun I met named Slayton, and I don't think he has a YouTube channel, but yes. Anyway, let's just say this was the most annoying battle I have ever had. I mean, it was terrible. As you will see later on, I speed some of the parts up because it was just really annoying with this shuckle. As you can see, shuckles are very, very stally. So, yes. Anyway, let's get into the battle. I set up some stealth rocks. That's what I basically wanted to do with my sand slash. And after I got the stealth rocks up, I decided to stay in because this is probably the only thing that can maybe at all affect shuckle, like barely at all. And as you can see, the earthquakes still don't do much. And as you can see also, right here I'm speeding up the match because this is just one of those stally moments. And so I just stay in. I don't switch out ever because really I've done what I need to do. He has nobody on his team that can use rapid spin, so I basically did what I needed to do with my sand slash. So I just let my Porky die with poison, and he comes into Noctowl predicting the earthquake, and yeah, so it didn't really do anything, so that was a nice play. But now I send in Pringles, the Golduck, and I've predicted him to switch, and so I went for the Calm Mind, but he actually stays in and goes for Thunder Wave, which is a really smart move because this thing can outspeed pretty much any of his Pokemon, because Golducks are actually really fast. And I have to say, I enjoy 4th gen a lot more than 5th gen, so if any of you guys have 4th gen games and you want to battle me on, then go ahead and leave a comment, because these are a lot more fun, I think, especially NU. I don't have any other tier teams besides NU, but I mean, eventually I will make some other tier teams if that comes to that, if people want to battle me. But for now, I think I'm going to stick with NU, my favorite. Anyway, so I send in my, or he world runs me out to, Muck. And I go for a Curse. He goes for a Nightshade, which I've never seen on a Noctowl, but it's actually a decent move. And it doesn't do that much because this thing is a special defensive wall. And so I go for another Curse, and then he sends in his Typhlosion. And yeah, I'm pretty sure. And actually, the Stealth Rock did a lot of damage to that Typhlosion. I mean, obviously it's super effective. And also, Stealth Rock is a really big play in this game, especially against the Shuckle, because it actually is the only thing that does damage to Shuckle. So I go for another Curse. He goes for the Overheat right before I go for my Curse, and oh my gosh, I was so lucky. I was like, yes. He misses the Overheat, and I got my Curse off right there, so I'm at like +4. I don't even know. I wasn't really paying attention, but he goes for the Overheat again, and I actually was already up to almost full HP again from leftovers, and this thing, or Overheat, didn't do as much as I thought. Actually, no. Now that I think about it, it should have done that much, because I'm pretty sure Overheat special attack, and this thing is specially defensive. So anyway, I go for a Gunk Shot, and after all of these, or after all of those curses, plus his already amazing attack stat, which I have on my Ice Cream, it easily takes that out with a crit. And yeah, Muck really does look like melted ice cream in this. But he goes into his Espeon, and actually we battled before this, and I actually lost. His Espeon completely dominated my team. But this time I was prepared with my Muck, and I went for the Shadow Sneak, and after that, plus however many attack raises, that was an easy one-hit KO. So now he goes into his Hitmonchan, and right here, I was actually expecting to survive a hit. I went for the Shadow Sneak, and it does about half damage. Also, whoa, hit my mic, my bad. But sorry about that. But anyway, yeah, he does about half damage. He goes for the Ice Punch, and lucky him, he gets a crit, which takes my Muck out. But anyway, so now I go back into Pringles, and I actually expected him to have a Thunder Punch, but he didn't. For some reason he went for Ice Punch. I'm not exactly sure why. And right here I go for a Hydro Pump because it's Stab and I don't have any Calm Minds up. So the stab would give me an extra boost, and that easily takes out Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan doesn't have that great of a special spell. Never mind. You guys get what I'm trying to say here. Anyway, he goes back into Noctowl, and I switch into my pussy, Espeon, and that guy's Espeon was for attacking. Mine is a to set up defenses, and the only attack it has is Hidden Power, Ground. For the I forget for who in 4th gen. Since I'm kind of new to 4th gen competitive battling, so I forget exactly why, but I just listened to Smogon. So I set up my light screen and my reflect, and he goes for a Nightshade, and with that light screen it's not going to do too much, and it allows me to get a wish off. And then what I was hoping to do was switch into Tauros and set up, but he does whirlwind me into Golduck. But it turns out that was pretty helpful, because now you'll see he goes for Nightshade, and it gets me down to really low HP, and then that wish, I go for the Ice Beam, gets him down to like half HP, and then that wish will, you'll see here, will heal me back up to about 80%, I think, I would say. Yes, my pussy's wish came true. Yay. My pussy. No, 75% maybe less than that even. I'm not sure, but who cares? Anyway, he goes for another Nightshade, and I go for a Calm Mind right here. I guess I was thinking that maybe I could survive with the Calm Mind. I could survive another Nightshade, and then go for another Ice Beam, so I'd be able to kill him. But even if I did do that, it wouldn't have worked. So I'm not really sure what I was thinking there. But he does end up taking Pringles out, which sucks because Pringles are pretty good. So now I forget who I send in. I think I send in, yes, I was thinking Tyrone Biggins, the Tauros, and I myself find shiny Tauros to look sweet, but I go for a Substitute to try to set up, even though it's not really setting up because I don't have Bulk Up or anything like that, and I don't even really see what he went for there. Oh, I think he went for Thunder Wave. So basically I got a free Substitute. He switches out to Shuckle, and then as you'll see here, I speed the match up again because this was the longest stalling part of any battle I've ever had. Right here between Tauros and Shuckle. But so while we're doing this, I want to remind you guys to vote down below in the comment section if you would like to see me play Fire Red Omega Nuzlocke, Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke, what was the other one? Oh, Platinum Randomizer Nuzlocke, and then I forgot to also mention Pokemon Black 2 Nuzlocke. So vote down below if you want to see that, and also give me, for a new series I'm starting, Fuck One, Marry One, Kill One, give me 3 people you would like to see, or well, not like to see, but for the series that I can use, and I'll have to determine if I want to fuck whoever, kill whoever, and marry whoever. So that should be an alright series, and it won't be over Pokemon battles, it'll be over other stuff. Anyway, as you saw, the battle slowed down because now we're back to the actual battle, and so right here I go for the Earthquake. He predicted that, so he switched into his Noctowl, which was a really good move after using Encore. And I didn't switch out because I didn't want to lose the Substitute. I just wanted to stay in, and you know, I know you guys probably know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I say anyway a lot. I just noticed that. Anyway, he goes back into Shuckle, and that stealth. You see, I don't get this. The Stealth Rock does more damage than my Earthquake with Tauros's high attack, and plus I think it's super effective. So I don't get how that happens, but I think Stealth Rock might take a certain amount of damage, or like always take a certain amount of damage off of your health. I'm not really exactly sure about that, but yes. So right here, he goes for another Encore, and he switches out into, I think, Noctowl again, predicting the Earthquake. Well, predicting me not to switch and to go for Earthquake again. So yes, he was correct. I didn't switch. Like I said, I didn't want to lose the free substitute. And he goes back into his Noctowl. And the Stealth Rocks gets a little damage also. Right here, I just keep going for Earthquake because what else do I have to do? He whirlwinds me out into Raticate. And right here is when the Rapage starts. Right here, my Blunt is about to get burned. And once the Blunt starts burning, all hell breaks loose. So, right here, I go for the Thunder Wave. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I go for the Thunder Wave. Just in case Noctowl can outspeed me. I don't want that. And he goes for the Roost. Luckily, he didn't attack me because Raticate's defenses aren't that great. And right here, I take a little burn damage, but I mean, Blunt's always burned down a little bit. You have to do that to get the effect. And I go for Facade. And just watch the power of Raticate take over. Oko this Noctowl. And look how slow it's going down. I mean, that Noctowl has great defense. And this Raticate just demolished that thing. That is the power of a Blunt. Now I know why they don't legalize marijuana. Because it's powerful. Anyway, he goes into his Floatzel, which never got any action in this game. And after 2 HP Stealth Rock damage, just you go for another Facade, you know. Oko this thing too. Raticate's just a man. Well, actually in this case he's a woman. But now he sends out, I think, his last Pokemon, which is his Shuckle. Yes, his Shuckle, and that Stealth Rock damage will get it down to 10 HP. I will go for another Facade, and right there is the end of the match. Thank you for watching, and just remember how much girth Raticate has. Thank you for watching, and peace, guys.